Alabama Governor Bob Riley's Coastal Recovery Commission was in Orange Beach tonight.
And that gave some concerned residents a chance to be heard. Fox 10 News reporter Libby Amos was at that meeting. She joins us now live with some interesting stats about it. Libby?
Well, Bob and Lenise, since the Deepwater Horizon oil rig exploded on April 20th, oil giant BP says they've given the state of Alabama $657 million. That money has been in grants, claim money, and cleanup money. Now, $22 million of the $657 million has gone to tourism. But the state of Alabama posted a loss in revenue of $58 million. That's in tourism money. That's a huge gap. Now, those numbers are echoing exactly what Orange Beach Mayor Tony Kennon has been preaching for a long time.
Way back in May, I told them if they gave us $1 billion with a B, we'd probably be okay, and we'd go away and be quiet. And they thought that was funny. Now I think that we're being shown to have really sort of come close to hitting how much we were going to lose through this whole ordeal.
Orange Beach Mayor Tony Kennon is still on crusade for the people of the Alabama Gulf Coast.
Preliminary studies show that a good bit of the country still think we're covered in oil. There are folks out there that think it's going to be a minimum of 3 years before we can clean our beaches up. That is going to affect our numbers, and when that affects us, that affects the state.
The creation of the Coastal Recovery Commission was in part to ensure that a plan was in place so that the economy could be restored, even after losing millions in tourism revenue. Kennon says the CRC is vital to a full recovery, but work in the here and now still must be done.
We still have submerged tar in the surf zone. So as the surf stirs up, it's going to create tar balls coming on the beach. We've got to get that excavated, cleaned, and removed.
Councilwoman Joni Blaylock agrees and says she wants to get OBA back on the map of vacationers.
Our concern is that people do make those decisions of where they're going to spend their vacations early on in a year, and that's why we're pushing so hard to have these beaches cleaned at such an early date so that we can hopefully market this area again for the tourism for next year.
Mayor Kennon has given BP the deadline of January 1 to have his beaches completely cleaned and all the equipment moved out. Gulf Shores Mayor Robert Kraft has also given BP a deadline. His was February 8th to have their side of the beach completely cleaned and all the machines moved out. Also want to mention tonight, Congressman Joe Bonner was here and addressed the crowd. He called Mobile and Baldwin counties ground zero of the oil spill when it came to economies. He said with the new formation of the CRC and the work that they're planning on doing, our local economy here could get back to normal, and the hope is that it would obviously get back to being even more healthy than it was before this entire disaster started. Now, again, the CRC's report is due December 15th. The people in the commission say what happens after that date is what's most important for our region and our chance of survival. Reporting live in Orange Beach, I'm Libby Amos for Fox 10 News. Bob.
Thank you, Libby.